Most lemon pepper wings aren't wet, and most wet versions aren't crispy. Let's fix that. Lemon pepper wet became iconic in Atlanta, especially at places like American Deli. Glossy, buttery, lemon forward, pepper heavy, no dip, just sauce. So I've got some baking powder and salt here, and I'm gonna get these wings tossed up. I want them to sit in the refrigerator overnight. I'm just gonna toss these wings in the salt and baking powder I have here. I'm gonna place these in the refrigerator uncovered overnight. All right, it's the next day. My wings have been hanging out in the refrigerator overnight, uncovered. We're gonna fry them twice. The first fry, 325 degrees, about 9 minutes or so. We're gonna let them rest for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna fry them again at 375 degrees for about 4 minutes. Then we'll toss them in the sauce and they'll be done. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is toss these in a mixture, a little light dusting of cornstarch and potato starch. All right, I've placed my wings in the bowl. I've got some cornstarch and potato starch. And I'm gonna toss my wings in this starch. All right, 325 for 9 minutes. Okay, it's been 9 minutes, and this is what the first fry is gonna look like. While the wings are resting, let's put together this lemon pepper sauce. I've got all of my ingredients here, and one ingredient that I have is lemon zest, and I did not want to assume that everyone knew how to zest a lemon. So I've got my zester here and got a lemon, and what you want to do is you just want to get the very first layer, quite simply, of the skin of the lemon. Like I said, just the very first layer. Once you get that first layer off, then we don't want to go back. We just want to get the very first layer of the peel. Let's start with butter. Olive oil. To my melted butter, I'm gonna add black pepper, my coarsely ground, fresh cracked black pepper, and some cayenne pepper, a little pinch. Maintain low heat. And we just wanna bloom the pepper for about 30 seconds or so. We wanna wake that pepper up. We wanna open up those flavors. Go ahead and add the garlic. We wanna cook that garlic for about 30 seconds or so. Again, we're just waking up the flavor. We don't wanna brown the garlic. Now to that, I'm gonna add some white wine. Now we're gonna shut off the heat. Get that heat out of the way. Okay, so it's important to do this part off of the heat. I've got my lemon zest. Fresh squeezed lemon juice. Rice wine vinegar. A little bit of accent, and even more garlic. This garlic has been chopped much more finely than the first little bit of garlic that we put in here. But again, we want the heat off when we're adding what we're adding now, because we want optimal freshness. We want that lemon and that lemon zest to be super fresh, super bright. All right, let's talk about the wine I'm pairing with my lemon pepper wet. I've got a 2022 Schramsberg Blanc de Blanc. Schramsberg is my absolute favorite American producer of sparkling wine. bar none. This bottle is a very affordable bottle. You can pick these up at Total Wine, but you can also do like I do, and you can join their club. And in addition to these bargains, they've got some high-end stuff as well. But all of it is fantastic sparkling wine. As I've told you before, I love to drink sparkling wine out of glasses that are a little bit wider than the flutes. I tend to get a little bit more enjoyment out of the aromatics. I think the bubbles have an opportunity to release and to do their thing, and so you get a little bit more. Like right now, I'm getting lemon curd, like lemon pie on the nose. Floral notes, getting some toasty notes, like toasted bread or toasted croissant. Let's give it a taste. Oh, so fresh and effervescent. Love those bubbles. Love Schramsberg. Solid structured glass of sparkling wine. Lemon on the palate. Obviously, zippy acidity, getting some floral notes, green apple, little pineapple. Oh, and it's like I said, it's so refreshing. Can't wait. Let's pair it. This should be easy. All right, let's toss these wings in this sauce. I wish you could smell this. We want to get some of that lemon zest and all of that garlic we got in there. Yeah, that's what we want. I'm gonna finish my wings with some fresh chives. And some lemon zest. Want a little sprinkle of some flaky sea salt right on top. And last but not least, some fresh cracked, coarsely ground black pepper. My wings are done. I'm ready to dig right on in with no delay. Oh man. Fresh lemon, the zest, it's just so fresh. Adding the lemon juice and the zest at the end by pulling it off the heat allows us to maintain the utmost freshness, the utmost freshness in the lemon and the lemon zest. And it's helping right here in this chicken. Man, that's good. That is good. Okay, let's see if it pairs. That is so seamless. Sparkling wine loves the fat and the chicken. In addition to that, the citrus in the wine, the citrus notes in the wine is mirroring the citrus notes in the lemon pepper sauce, obviously. But I gotta double check. We don't want to forget the fact that we double fried. That creates extra crisp. This is a fantastic recipe. I want to point out to you, don't forget, Anytime you're looking for these recipes, just look in the description of the video, click the link. The recipe is always there. Wow. That is a perfect pairing. I'm Chef Glenn Bean, as always, eat well.